kind of Buddha is Amitabha? By Master Hui Jing.
Part 5. Why are we no longer the long-term residents of the Saha World when we recite Amitabha? As stated in Part 3, the reason Amitabha aspired to become a Buddha is to deliver all beings in the 10 directions from birth, death, suffering, and all beings can be delivered because of his achievement of Buddhahood. Many may ask, can we really be delivered? When will the deliverance begin? The answers depend on whether or not Amitabha has become a Buddha, and when. If he had not yet become a Buddha, neither would the name Amitabha exist for us to recite, nor would there be a Sukhavati for us to attain rebirth and to become Buddhas easily and swiftly. May I ask, has Amitabha become a Buddha yet? Yes, he has, the audience answered. How long has he been a Buddha? 10 kalpas. Correct, it has been 10 kalpas already. Amitabha is a Buddha who ferries all beings to liberation. For 10 kalpas, Amitabha has been calling out to us, watching over us, protecting us, waiting for us. For 10 kalpas, Amitabha has been beseeching all beings, good and evil, in the 10 directions. He has been calling, "You must come to my world of ultimate bliss. I am waiting for you here." Amitabha has been calling out to us all along. He even joins his palms together to implore us. He says, "All beings in the 10 directions are my soul children. You wander among the 6 paths of the 3 realms, suffering from reincarnation therein. As your parent, I cannot bear this. My children, please hurry home so that you will find peace and happiness. I have already prepared all the sustenance you will need for the journey. Long ago, I took care of the necessary expenses and mode of transport for your return. So long as you board it, you will have all you need to eat and wear. It will take you safely to your inherent homeland of bliss." For 10 kalpas, Amitabha has thus been exhorting us. Why did Amitabha resolve to become a Buddha who can easily ferry all beings in the 10 directions? The connote meaning can be found in his 48 vows. How could he enable all beings to easily, safely, and comfortably attain Sukhavati rebirth? The answer is also in the 48 vows. Each and every one of Amitabha's vows was made to save all beings in the 10 directions. If there were a single vow that hadn't been undertaken for the sake of beings, it would be meaningless, and Amitabha would discard it. Thus, Amitabha is a Buddha who delivers all beings in the 10 directions. Amitabha did not lay down any conditions for saving all beings. If he did, it is merely that we wish to be born in his pure land and recite his name. No matter how splendid and pure is his pure land, how exceedingly compassionate is Amitabha, and how great is the power of his vows, Amitabha would have nothing to do with us if we did not want rebirth in his pure land. We would reincarnate forever within the 6 paths. So we must first aspire to be born in his land of ultimate bliss, and then recite his name Amitabha exclusively. That would be enough. Such a person would assuredly be born in the Pure Land, as Amitabha has accomplished his vows. That's why Master Shandao said, if sentient beings recite his name, they will certainly attain Sukhavati rebirth without a doubt. Sentient beings in the 10 directions include everyone, sacred and ordinary beings, good and evil persons, lay people and monastics, the wise and the foolish, those capable and incapable of practicing. So long as they recite Namo Amitabha, they will definitely be born there. Why? Because Amitabha has accomplished his fundamental vows. Master Shandao said, Today Amitabha has become a Buddha and has manifested in all worlds. We must know that his fundamental vows have been unequivocally realized and are substantive and weighty, not illusory. Master Shandao assured us here, Amitabha's fundamental vows are substantive and weighty, not illusory, because he has already become a Buddha. Every vow made by Amitabha was for the sake of all beings. As long as we are willing to be liberated, wish to attain Sukhavati rebirth, and aspire to recite the name Amitabha exclusively, we will be saved by Amitabha. Boarding the big vessel of Amitabha's great vows. The name Amitabha is the big vessel of his great vows. We sentient beings bob up and down in the sea of suffering within the six paths. If we wish to attain Sukhavati rebirth and recite exclusively the name Amitabha, it is like boarding the vessel of Amitabha's great vows. As soon as our worldly lives end, those who have boarded this vessel will arrive on the other shore, the world of ultimate bliss. Even though our lives haven't ended and we are still suffering in the six paths, we are destined not to fall again into depravity because we have already boarded the vessel of Amitabha's great vows. In our world, however luxurious a liner we sail on, we could still face danger. Yet the vessel of Amitabha's great vows will never be threatened because it was built and is piloted by Buddha Amitabha. Its crew and attendants are the holy assembly from the world of ultimate bliss. That's why it will certainly arrive on the opposite shore with no risk. This is entirely due to Amitabha's salvation. Simply speaking, the cause for our Sukhavati rebirth is completed if we merely recite Amitabha. We would no longer be ordinary beings undergoing reincarnation in the six paths, but members of the Pure Land's holy assembly. Whether or not we can be born there depends not on us, but on Amitabha. Consider the case of a child who wanders around begging for sustenance. He has no food, clothes, or home. One day, someone recognizes him as the king's only son, the crown prince. He suddenly takes on noble status. Therefore, he is no longer an itinerant beggar, but the high and mighty crown prince. As Master Ying Guang said, if we give rise to an imperative aspiration to end reincarnation and believe in this teaching without a shred of doubt, though we still live in this Saha world, we are long-term residents no more. This is because we are already distinguished guests of the world of ultimate bliss, even though we have yet to be born there. As long as our wish for rebirth does not change, we recite Amitabha exclusively and do not engage in intermixing practice. No need to wait until we die, or even for future lifetimes. Right away, we are no longer ordinary beings caught in the cycle of birth and death, but a part of the holy assembly in the world of ultimate bliss. In this very life, through the recitation of Amitabha's name, we are no longer bound to the suffering of birth and death. With each chant of Namo Amitabha, we become part of the Pure Land's holy assembly. Let us cherish this assurance and support one another by sharing our reflections below. Please stay tuned.
Namo